Hi, good morning. Welcome. I am so excited to be live here with you guys in this Mix and Mingle online vendor event. So for those of you who may not have seen any of my prior posts, hopefully you've had a chance to check out one, maybe two, even better if you've checked out all of them. My name is Laura Parkinson. I'm an advanced EFT tapping practitioner. I'm a conscious business coach and the founder of Self Love Rebel. And I know it seems a little sort of unorthodox that I'm here with you guys in this vendor event because I'm not necessarily selling a physical, tangible, in your hands product. But I'm incredibly passionate about tapping and helping women in particular experience the wonderful benefits of tapping for themselves. And so that's why I wanted to come in and I wanted to see maybe can I bring something new to an experience like this. So a little bit about what tapping is. So tapping is this beautiful marriage of Chinese acupuncture principles with Western talk psychology. So the problem with Western talk psychology is when we just talk about our experiences from the past, our emotions, our problems, we can actually anchor them more deeply into the body and into the psyche. And when we marry it with these Chinese acupuncture principles, we actually allow an opportunity for those emotions, for those experiences from the past, for these problems to have basically an escape route. Because we know now that we are all energy, and I won't get into that in this video. We can affect really powerful change when we allow this sort of escape route approach to our emotions. And so I'm just going to give you the quick rundown of where we're going to tap and what this is going to look like. And for us this morning, I really wanted to tap on this topic of you deserve to be your priority. Here we are. It's the holiday season. And let me know how this lands for you. You put everybody else ahead of yourself, right? I know for myself, I am, I'm buying presents for the kids and for my partner and for my friends and my family. And I'm trying to fit everything in and bake cookies and do all this stuff. And I'm not the priority here, right? I'm not making time for myself. I'm not making sure that I feel happy and grounded and peaceful and like all of my needs are met first. And we've heard this time and time again. We can't pour from an empty cup. And I'm assuming that it's mostly women in this group, and many of us are moms, and we tend to run on empty. And I wanted to take us through just a short yet impactful tapping experience so that you can feel for yourself how you can go from feeling like I can't put myself first, I can't make myself a priority, to really believing I deserve to be my top priority. I'm ready to prioritize me. What is it that I want? What do I want to do? How do I want to feel? And so tapping is definitely better experienced and explained. So we're going to get into it pretty quick here, but I want to show you what the tapping points are. So we're going to tap on the top of the head, and we're tapping just lightly with our fingertips. This is why tapping is also so cool, because if you have fingertips, you can tap. And then we move to the eyebrow point. So this is just where the eyebrows almost meet, my crooked eyebrows here. And then the side of the eyes. So this is on the bone at the side of that eye. So not the temples back here, but on the bone at the side of the eye. This is where all of these really cool acupressure points are. Underneath the eyes. So again, on that bone underneath the eyes, underneath the nose. And you're just going to tap around in this area. You're not going to miss it. You are going to hit the spot. Underneath the mouth. So it's sort of in that little divot of the chin there. Collarbone point. So here you want to just find your collarbones, and it's about down an inch and out an inch. And this is where we tap. It's kind of actually right where my necklace is sitting. So I just tap on either side of that. And again, you're tapping with all of your fingertips, so you're not going to miss it. And then we go underneath the arms. So I'll just lift up a little bit here. So this is about 4 inches down from the armpits. For women, it tends to be on the bra line. And we're just gently tapping on the side. And then underneath the chest. So again, on that bra line here, we're hitting the liver point here. So just can tap anywhere underneath there. And then wrist points. So we're simply going to tap our wrists together. That's all it is. And we're going to get started with something called the setup statement on the karate chop point. So we're just going to tap on the side of the hand. So you're just going to hold your hand up like this, tap gently on this fleshy part of the hand, just down from the pinky finger. And that's all it is. It's so easy. And so the way this is going to work, I'll stop tapping for a moment. The way this is going to work is I'm going to speak words out loud and you are going to repeat them back. And I really invite you to use your voice. This is like Simon Says, we're back in preschool and we're playing a game. And I really invite you to use your voice in speaking the words. There's something powerful that happens when you hear yourself speaking out loud, especially these words that hopefully are meaningful for you. Now, the other thing with EFT tapping that I want to point out is there's something called borrowing benefit. So even though you and I are not sitting here one-on-one and I don't have your actual words of how you feel about being at the top priority in your life, I'm just guessing based on my own experiences and my own feelings, right? How I feel. And so sometimes I might say something that doesn't necessarily resonate with you, and you can feel free to change it to words that resonate more with you, or you can just say what I say because you will borrow the benefit of it. We will be soothing the nervous system. So as we tap on these acupressure points, we are directly communicating with the amygdala, which is the part of the brain that's the fear center. This is in charge of our fight-flight response in the body. And we live in a society where we tend to often sort of like have this base level of stress that runs all the time, right? Am I right? Let me know if that resonates for you. Give me a thumbs up or a heart. And because of this, our nervous system is always activated. And when our nervous system is activated, we know what happens. We have a release of cortisol in the body. So these stress hormones that flow through the body, they are responsible for suppressing our nervous system, for making it really hard for us to lose weight or maintain a healthy body weight. They affect our sleep at night. They affect our levels of patience, our focus, our ability to sort of just like manage our day-to-day life from a place where we feel, in control and peaceful and grounded. And so when we're tapping, we are directly communicating with that part of the brain, which is so cool and so powerful because we'll start to soothe the nervous system like pretty much right away. And so what we're going to do here, you're going to notice the first round of tapping, we're actually going to allow ourselves to talk about the quote unquote negative things, right? There's also like this real thing in our culture where it's like, let's not look at the negative and let's just be hyper focused on the positive. But the problem with that, this is called emotional bypassing. We need to give voice to the things that are actually bothering us, right? We actually deserve to acknowledge the things that are bothering us or the emotions that we're trying to hide. They deserve to be seen and heard and felt. And so what we're going to do that first round of tapping, you'll hear this. And again, I really invite you to come with an open heart and an open mind to trying this. By giving them a voice, what can happen is we can actually experience like an elevation of sensation in the body. You might, and I'm going to ask you when we're tapping, where do you feel this in your body? Where is that like pocket of energy? And you might notice, oh my gosh, suddenly my shoulders feel tense, or I have a lump in my throat, or I feel like I have a pit in my stomach, or my chest is clenching. That's because that's where your body is storing those emotions. And you want to stick with it because what's going to happen is, pardon me, you'll notice that your body will start to calm down. And those pockets of energy that are feeling uncomfortable will literally break apart and disappear because you are allowing those emotions to be seen and heard and felt. And then they can transform into something else, right? They can become love. They can become peace or possibility. And then we'll move into a round of tapping where we're going to really tap into that possibility. What would it be like for me to make me a priority? All right, so I'm going to stop there with the explanation and I invite you to follow along. So like I said, this is Simon Says, so let's play and we're going to tap for maybe about 10 minutes and then we'll wrap it up. And I would love to know, how does this topic land for you? I deserve to be my top priority. On a scale of 0 to 10, how true do you believe that statement? If you can share in the chat, I would love to know. So yes, wholeheartedly, I believe this. I'm a 10. I deserve to be my top priority. Or I don't believe that at all. How could I possibly be my top priority? I believe that a level 1. I'm just a 1. I don't believe this at all. So you can just take a moment. You can even close your eyes and you can say that to yourself. I deserve to be my top priority. And now I invite you to notice, where do you feel this conversation in your body? We're just noticing. We're not judging. We're simply bringing an awareness of it. And as you feel into the body and where you feel this, what emotions begin to rise to the surface? Maybe it's in your stomach and your throat, and it's sadness or regret. Just allow whatever wants to surface to rise to the surface. Have no fear. You are safe here. We're going to move through this, and it's going to be amazing. All right, so when you're ready, I'm going to ask you to gently tap on the side of the hand. And if you're new to tapping, you'll want to have your eyes open so you can see the tapping points. But once you feel like you've got it, I do invite you to close your eyes so you can really come into the body for this practice. Okay, so here we go. You're going to repeat after me. Even though I don't believe that I deserve to be my top priority, I love and accept myself anyway. Even though I feel like all these other people need to be placed ahead of me, I choose to love and accept myself anyway. And even though I feel this in my body, I feel the discomfort rising up. Right here, right now, I'm safe. And I choose to love and accept all of me anyway. Good job. Top of the head. I don't know if I deserve to be my top priority. Eyebrow point. There's so many other things that call my attention. Side of the eye. Everybody always needs something from me. Underneath the eyes. There's always something that has to get done. Underneath the nose, and it all falls to me. Underneath the mouth, I hold everything together. Collarbone point, and I have so many responsibilities. Underneath the arms. How can I make me a priority? Underneath the chest, there's just no time. Wrist point, I'm the last on the list. Top of the head, and maybe this makes me feel a little sad. Eyebrow point, maybe it makes me feel a little angry. Side of the eye, and I feel this in my body. Underneath the eyes, I feel this discomfort rising up in my body. Underneath the nose, when I think about how I put myself last. Underneath the mouth, I honor myself for voicing all of this out loud. Collarbone point, and I wonder if there's a different possibility here. Underneath the arms, I wonder if I could let some of this go. Underneath the chest, some of this discomfort in my body. Wrist point, some of these heavy emotions I'm feeling. Top of the head, I'm ready to let them go. Eyebrow point, I'm ready to try something new. Side of the eye, I'm ready to believe a little bit more. Underneath the eyes, that I deserve to be a priority too. All right, good job. So you can stop tapping, and I invite you to take a really nice big deep breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Okay. So just notice now, how do you feel? So if you checked in before that round of tapping and you gave yourself a number on that scale of 1 to 10, I want you to check back in now. How much do you believe you deserve to be your top priority on a scale of 0 to 10? Did your number shift up a bit? Did your number shift down a bit? We're just noticing. And I would love for you to share in the comments so that I can see what's happening for you. Did anything shift in your body? If you tune back into those pockets of energy in the body that you were aware of before when we were considering this topic, and how do those feel now? What feels different? All right. So we're going to go into one last round of tapping. And if you feel like you're not fully there yet, I invite you to tap along with us anyway. It's still going to help. It's still going to shift the nervous system, soothe the nervous system, and shift these big emotions. And then you can always come back and you can do this tapping again until you are at a number that you want to be at, right? And hopefully you get to a 10. Yes, I deserve to be my top priority. I believe this now. I really believe this now. All right, so let's go again. We're going to take another nice big deep breath. Tapping on the side of the hand. And we're going to say, even though I still don't fully believe that I deserve to be my tippy top priority, I love and accept myself anyway. And even though I feel like things are starting to shift, I'm not entirely sure what to expect. And that's okay. I love and accept that too. Especially because I feel something shifting within me. And I'm ready for what this new is bringing. And I choose to love and accept all of who I am. Beautiful job, you guys. Top of the head. Maybe I'm starting to believe a little bit more. Eyebrow point. I'm feeling the shifting in my body. Side of the eye. I'm feeling my emotions rising up underneath the eyes and starting to transform. Underneath the nose. Maybe there's a new possibility for me here. Underneath the mouth. Maybe I deserve to spend more time with myself. Collarbone point. Maybe there are things that I have been making important underneath the arms that actually aren't so important. Underneath the chest that I can't put myself ahead of them. Wrist point. Maybe if I prioritize me. Top of the head. Other things in my life will shift for the better. Eyebrow point. Maybe I'll feel like I have more time. Side of the eye. Maybe I'll show up for others with more energy and vitality. Underneath the eyes. Maybe everything on my to-do list. Underneath the nose won't feel quite so overwhelming. Underneath the mouth, I'm inviting my body to believe this. Collarbone point. Every cell in my body is vibrating now. Underneath the arms with this amazing new possibility. Underneath the chest, I deserve to be my top priority. Wrist point. I already feel the truth of this within me. Top of the head. Not only is it safe for me to prioritize me, eyebrow point, but this is how I can serve others around me more fully. Side of the eye, I can show up as more of who I am. Underneath the eyes with more love and more energy. Underneath the nose, and spread this around in my world. Underneath the mouth, yes, I believe this. Collarbone point, I deserve to be my top priority. Underneath the arms, this is my new belief now. Underneath the chest, and this feels good in my body. Wrist point, and I'm allowing this belief to spread through every single cell. Top of the head, yes, yes, yes. Eyebrow point, I deserve to be my top priority now. All right, so you can stop tapping. Well done. Take a nice big deep breath. Okay, amazing. So please let me know in the comments, how do you feel now? How did that feel? I invite you to consider one more time. And if it feels right for you, you can close your eyes. And I want you to say, I deserve to be my top priority. Yeah. And on a scale of 0 to 10, how much do you believe that? Oh my gosh, I believe that. I believe this fully now. I deserve to be my top priority. This is how I show up with more love and energy and excitement in all other areas of my life. So I would love to hear from you. If you watch this live or on the replay, please post in the comments below. I'm going to come back throughout the day today and tomorrow, and I'd love to respond to your comments. I would love to hear how you felt about this experience. I know this is a little different from what the other women are offering here, but you deserve to be your priority. And maybe this is going to shift even how you spend your money. Maybe you're going to put you at the top of your list, which would be amazing. I'd be so happy to hear that for you. And I would love to invite you back. I will be posting again on Wednesday, and I'll be going live again on Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. And we are going to go from feeling stressed and overwhelmed to feeling grounded, peaceful, and really ready to celebrate this holiday season. And please take a look at my other posts. There are invitations for you there. I have a beautiful free offering that you can sign up for, totally free. And it's like this cute little, I guess it's an ebook where it talks a little bit about EFT tapping. And then there is a video in there on helping you feel free to be yourself. And so I invite you to download that. That would be wonderful. You can follow me on Instagram at self.love.rebel. And I also have a free group on Facebook. And you're welcome to join me there. All right. I hope that you enjoyed this tapping session. I'm sending you so much love, and I will see you on Wednesday. Bye.